Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com, and it's Friday, September 30th, 2022. We're doing 7 free props. We're going to do it in under 7 minutes. The way this show works, we identify the props where you find the value, the ones that come in more often than the odds that the books are willing to pay you. So it's like basically you're getting better odds than the probability of this prop coming in, and I'm going to walk you guys through that. It's a little confusing for some people, but we're going to continue to do it every day, and you guys will understand it over time. All of our betting tools basically work the same way, whether it's sides, angles, parlays, player props, and you'll be able to see all those at our betting tools at sportschatplace.com, which, like this show, always 100% free. We just ask that you smash that like button here. Subscribe to our channel. Over 93,000 people have done so. We are the most viewed YouTube channel on YouTube when it comes to sports betting. Certain channels have more subscribers than we do. That's because they started years ahead of us. But when it comes to actual views every day, every month, every year, we have more views than all the other sports betting channels combined. But of course, if you're looking, getting all excited here, but let's just get to some of these prop bets. Pick number 1, we're going to go with Quan for the Guardians here. Over 1.5 hits. That means he's going to get at least 2 hits, right? You can't get a half a hit. So 60% of the time he hits this, but we're getting 2 to 1 on our money. So if something hits 50% of the time, then it's even money without juice, right? Plus 100, but we're getting plus 200, and it comes in 60% of the time. That's the value that I'm talking about. It doesn't hit all the time, but it hits enough that if you play that every single time, you will end up ahead. The next one, going to play Framber Valdez, over 5.5 strikeouts, paying very light juice on something that hits 90% of the time. True juice, right, is about minus 110, and that's on a 50-50 bet. We have a 90% bet here, minus 136 juice at DraftKings. If you don't have a DraftKings account, we've got a link below for sportsbooks. You just click on that or go to Sports Chat Place or PickDawgz.com. Click on the Sportsbooks tab. We got offers every state, every book. We've got the best offers out there, so check those out as well. Our next pick is Singer, under or over 4.5 strikeouts. This guy is straight fire, so check him out. Over 4.5. He hits it 70% of the time, and we're getting plus money. Like I said, if something's 50-50, if it hits half the time, that's plus 100 with no juice, which you're not going to find at any book. Here, we're getting plus money on something that hits 70% of the time. So it's not going to hit 100% of the time, but it hits 70% of the time. So if you bet it, if you bet it all the time, 70% of the time, you're going to get paid. You're going to make money over the long term. And that's how the betting tools work. Hopefully, that is making sense. But of course, this is all about props. We do 7 free picks in just 5 minutes as well. I tried to do this show in 5 minutes. As you can see, it runs a little bit longer because I'm trying to explain the betting tools so you guys can do them yourself, because we have thousands of betting tools over at the website. These player props, we have NHL, NFL, we have Major League Baseball, NBA, all different categories, every player of every game. So there's a lot of props out there. I can't possibly cover it in one show. So you guys can go over there. If you have a specific player you're looking for, go over there. You can click on the player list, and it'll show you all the props available for that player. Of course, if you're looking for sports picks, we have the best handicappers in the world at PickDawgz.com and SportsChatPlace.com. That's why our picks are 100% documented. We're not like some of the other guys where they just show you the last 10 or 20 picks these guys have made. We show you every pick they've ever made. And when we show you the leaderboards, we show you the guys who are hottest by sport. We show you the guys who are hottest by week. That's hottest cappers is by time frame, and leaderboards is by sport. And you can see our guys are the best in the business. We're so good, we're willing to show you exactly every pick they've ever made. We've got nothing to hide because our guys are the best at it. Buying picks, not for everyone. We know that. But if that's your thing, we've got you covered. And of course, use that code WIN15. You'll get 15% off. That everything from my $15 play or the other guy's $15 plays to yearly packages, no exclusions, everything in the cart. Today's the last day for that WIN15 code. We'll have a new code for October. Of course, let's get back to some of these props. I get so excited. I forget where I am sometimes. We got Bichette over a 1.5, over a 1.5, over a hit and a half. That means at least 2 hits. It happens 50% of the time, but we're getting better than 50-50 odds here. In fact, we're getting significantly better than 50-50 odds here. So it's something that if he hits it half the time and you bet it 100% of the time, you're going to end up, you know, almost doubling your money, which is exactly how the betting tools work, finding the value out there. And so it's not necessarily the ones that hit all the time, but it's finding the value if you do bet it, you know, consistently, that you will get paid off on. Auto, under 3.5 strikeouts. Once again, hits better than 50% of the time, but you're getting paid better than 50-50 odds with no juice at plus 125 at DraftKings. If you don't have a DraftKings book, click that link below. Of course, next up, we've got more for Seattle. This one a little bit different. It hits 70% of the time, but it's low juice. So it's not as big a payoff as some of the other ones that we've given out today. But it definitely is within the parameters of hitting more often than the odds you have to pay, which is how you make money betting on sports. It's a grind, and that's how you got to do it. And Domingo Germán, very similar situation. Basically, pick 'em odds here on this thing that hits at 60% clip. It's strikeouts thrown under 4.5 for Germán, and they're playing against the Orioles at home. So let's quickly recap all the picks and everything we've talked about. Smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel. Of course, we are the most viewed YouTube channel out there. Some have more subscribers than us. They've just been around like 5-6 years longer than us. We're going to pass them in a few months anyway. And of course, over 93,000 people have already subscribed. Put your picks in the comments before the game start. No beating each other up. Help us out, man. Throw us on some winners if you got something that we don't know. That's for sure. I'll take it. You know, believe me, I'll take beating the books any way that I can. I don't need to be the hero here. And of course, we've got cappers that are heroes. We have the best cappers in the world. Hit the leaders board, hottest cappers, or any cappers page and see every pick that they've ever made. We've got nothing to hide because our guys are absolutely the best there is. But let's recap the picks. We took Quan to get at least 2 hits. We took Valdez, Framber, over 5.5 strikeouts. We took Singer, over 4.5 strikeouts. We took Bichette to get at least 2 hits. We took Otto, under 3.5 strikeouts. We took Moore to get a hit. And we took Domingo Germán, under 4.5 strikeouts. There's your 7 free props. Aloha. Ahui ho. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And of course, Sunday, special NFL edition as well of our prop show.